All right, so let's go over a quick cold start on the Mustang. If you get it, it's sitting overnight. Typically it'll be warmed up when you get it. So all you want to do with this car is simply push the gas pedal down to the floor, let it up, it engages the choke, put the key in. Now you may start it, it may start right away, you might have to flutter the engine, but let's give it a shot. All right, so I just showed you how to start the car. This car is pretty simple. The basics are this. Obviously your blinker up and down are here. Your horn are these three little prongs. You hit that if you want to start the horn. Your lights are this bezel here. So when you want to turn the lights on, you pull them out, turn them off, you push it back in. The only thing that's a little bit tricky with this car is down here, if you can see this. This is a GT Mustang, so the fog lights, if you push it down, it turns the fog lights on. You push up, it turns them off. Just remember to turn them off. With these cars, it'll drain the battery if you leave it overnight. Got a Bluetooth stereo. It's custom auto sound is what you're looking for. It'll link right up to your phone. If you need any heat, temperature, defrost, those are your gauges right here. You've got your, you can turn it higher or lower here. Windshield wipers are here. Your fuel is right here. It's got a 16-gallon tank, and I'll walk you through how to fill up the gas tank. The only other thing with this car is your main use of looking is through this rear view mirror. Then you have a side view mirror over here, which works great, which you can adjust right here. That side view mirror was an add-on. It doesn't work, so don't even try to look at it or adjust it because you won't be able to figure it out. And then the last part here is if you do need to move the seat back or forth, there's a black dial right here. It goes to your left, and you could just typically pull the seat back and forth. And other than that, you got your window cranks right here, registrations in the glove box. The last thing with this car is if you need to get into the back seat, all you do is pull this one way or the other, and you can get in and out of the car. And then we'll have a continuation of how to put the fuel in. All right, if you want to get into the trunk, it's the round key. Pretty simple. Put it in, turn it, trunk pops open. Now the only thing with the trunk here is if you need to close it, with this car it's 3 times as a charm. So 3 slams and you're done. Now the fuel. The fuel tank is right here. You simply turn this to the left, pull it out. You put it in, takes premium fuel, 16-gallon tank. With this car, it will not stop filling when it's all the way full. So if it's got 16-gallon tank, half tank, put in 6 or 7 gallons. I don't need it filled up to the brim. Just want to get as close as you can without going over, like the Price is Right. When you're done, you simply put this back on, twist it to the right so the GT is upright, and that's filling up the fuel. As far as the top goes, generally you'll have the top delivered down just like this with the boot top on. If you run into rain or you want to store it with the top up, pretty simply, you just come here and you want to just work your way around, take off the boot strap here. And what I like to do is just fold each side in. Come around here, we'll do the same. I just like to fold this, fold that down. Now this, you can do this with one person, it's pretty easy. The thing you want to key in on is right here on the edge are these little holes. So it's better to look at it from here. There's a pin that goes into this hole and a hook that goes right there. So as I push this up, the one thing you want to do is these little bat wings right here, you want to make sure that these are out when you put the top up. So you swing both of them out. Now we just simply pull the top up, and what you'll hopefully be able to see is the pin working its way in. Now it might not go in all the way, but once you get in the car, then you simply just pull the top forward and the pin is in, and then you simply crank the hook until it catches, and then you close the wing. So I'll do it on this side first. Sometimes it takes a little bit, it's a little, you just have to line it up. Pull it down. It's a little off right now because it's not so hot, but you get the picture. If you have two people doing it, you go in, crank it down. All right, so now let's say it's the morning, you want to bring the top down. Here you have everything hooked up. You just simply pull this wing out, it releases the hook. I'm going to do the same on this side. Now the top is free. So when you come here, you do this with one person. The two things you want to focus on is this window. So you just simply start to bring it back. When you get about a quarter of the way, what I like to do is just flatten out that window so it doesn't get creased. You simply come down with the top. You turn the wings in. Now don't be afraid when you're bringing the top down. It's okay to push a little bit on here. Put your wings down. Then you simply fold over the boot strap. And then you re-button all the way around. What you might have to do when you get to certain areas is you can push down on these brackets here to snap it down on this side. Kind of work your way around. As the sun comes out and this heats up, it'll be a lot more malleable and pliable. You won't be as tough. It's a little cool right now, but all you do is this side and that side, then the top is back down.